Hello, it's Joel Marshall here for LearnMyComputer.com, and today we are going to learn about creating folders. Last time we learned about changing our desktop wallpaper, and you see I changed it again to this picture of a lion. The reason I did that is because I wanted to tell you that the operating system that we're working on right now is called Lion. Now, operating system, what is that? The operating system is the software that allows you to run other software. So it's the base software that gives you the functionality to run the other applications. The base software currently in all the Apple machines is called OS 10.7 Lion. They name them all after cats so we can maybe remember them more easily. This is called Lion. If you go up here to the left hand corner in the very top, you can find out what operating system you're running. You might be running Lion, you might be running Snow Leopard or Leopard. You see they're all named after cats. I'm going to click on the Apple and go to About This Mac and left click on that. And you'll see that I'm running Mac OS 10. This is just a Roman numeral 10. Some people say OS X, but it's really OS 10. Version 10.7.3. So 10.7 is Lion, 10.6 is called Snow Leopard, 10.5 is called Leopard, 10.7, and then 0.3 is just the version of Lion that I'm running. Just that's the latest version of Lion. And you can see a little bit more about your computer down here, and if you want to see a lot, you can click on more info, but we're not going to do that. Incidentally, if you click on version here, if you just click on that number, you can also get the serial number of your machine as well. So I'm going to close that window, and we're going to go back to the desktop so that we can create a folder. Now, I had an email from one of our students asking me, Joel, how did you create this Joel's folder? Because I don't have it on my desktop. And the answer there is you can create as many folders as you want, and they're just organizational tools for you to be able to find your files. So I'm going to create another folder on the desktop now, the same way I created this one. And that is the easiest way, which is to hold down the control button and click, and you get the contextual menu like we talked about last week. We talked about changing the desktop background using the contextual menu, but you'll see at the very top there's also New Folder. So I'm going to click on New Folder, and now I've created a new folder, and it's untitled, but you see it's highlighted automatically. I didn't do anything to highlight that, so I can just type in a name for this folder, and I'm going to call it Virginia's folder, and that's named after the person who asked me about the folders. And Virginia's folder is there, and now I can double click on that and see the contents of that folder. There's nothing in there right now, but I'll put something in there. So let me close that window, and now you see I've created Virginia's folder, and I can open it at any time just like I can open Joel's folder. Joel's folder has stuff in it. Virginia's folder doesn't have anything in it yet, but we can put something in there. So I have the two folders. I can create a third right-clicking or control-clicking. If you'll notice, I'm shifting to a little bit different way of showing the clicks. If you control click or right click, as some people who have a two-button mouse call it, it will show on the screen a little circle, a yellow circle, and that's the control click or the right click. I just want to make that simpler so that we don't have to keep saying that. I'll try and say right click or control click, but I won't necessarily say both every time. And you'll see that little yellow circle and know, oh, he just did a control click. And the red circle will indicate a left click. and there will be a little double circle for double clicks. So watch for that. If you have any questions, just email me at joel@learnmycomputer.com. But we're going to go with that for now. You see the contextual menu I got from control clicking, and I'm going to choose New Folder, and that's a left click. And again, it's untitled. I'm going to call it Lion Folder. You don't have to put folder at the end of the name, but I'm just doing that because I did it on the other ones. I'm going to click Return. Now I have the Lion folder. And there it is. So what if I want to put something into the Lion folder? I want to save something there. Well, let's do something really simple here. I'm going to open up a program, and I am going to save a document in the program. I'm going to do a really simple program. It is called TextEdit. I'm going down here. I'm going to click on it. And I am going to open a new TextEdit document. And I'm going to go up here to File, New, and there we go. There is a window that I can type in. So TextEdit is a program where I can type text and save it. That's all it is. And here I'm going to just type a little note to myself. Here's the note. Teach people how to create folders. Okay, there we go. It's a little note to myself. I'm going to now save it, and I'm going to go up to the menu at the top here and click on File, Save, and it says ... and then a window will come up. And all it's saying is, where do you want to save it? And I am going to go to the desktop, because that's where I just created a folder. I'm going to go to Desktop. And there you'll see Lion folder, the one that I just created. I'm going to double click on that. Now I'm inside that folder, and the way I can tell I'm inside that folder is because it says Lion folder up at the top. I'm going to give my document a name. I'm going to call it Create Folders. And I'm going to go down to the bottom and click Save. So now, if I close this, I can go to Lion folder, double click, and I can see there it is, Create Folders. And I can double click on that and get the name. So that's pretty great. Double click and get my text. So there, we just created a text document, and we saved it in a folder. Now, we're going to keep doing this all the time. We're going to be creating folders and saving things to them. So this is kind of an overview just to get you used to it. This is Joel Marshall. If you have any questions, please email me at joel@learnmycomputer.com. That's joel@learnmycomputer.com, and I will see you next week.